Hi, my name is Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Evoque, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a Range Rover Evoque 2-litre TD4 HSE dynamic automatic. It's 4-wheel drive, Euro 6, 2015 on a 65 plate, has done 48,627 miles. Fuel economy, urban 39.2 miles per gallon. Extra urban 53.3 miles per gallon, and combined is 55.39 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8 seconds, a top speed of 121 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 178 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. First thing to say is today's video is sponsored by Chaplin's Irish Bar in Sorrento. It's not really, but I just thought it was such a great place, I'd give them a shout, and they gave me a t-shirt too while I was there, so it was pretty good. Right, back to the car. So, remote central locking, mirrors fold in when you lock the car, the 20-inch piano black multi-spoke alloys, and then Continental cross contact all round. Range Rover making a massive investment in Britain this week, or announcing a massive investment, so that's really good to see. Big badge, it's quite good. It's obviously black with black and black badges, it's kind of menacing looking. Black grille, the front parking sensors there, headlamp or high pressure headlamp wash wipe, rear privacy glass, integrated rear spoiler and the shark fin aerials here, power open, power close tailgate, nice big boot, hard rear load cover there, independently split folding rear seats, 12-volt power socket, and this aluminium trim to stop you scuffing the back when you put your cases in or load whatever. There we go. There's a reversing camera, and you've got reversing sensors there, twin aluminium tailpipes, and this plastic splitter which looks good. Also the black Range Rover badge there too. Car's lovely, nice inside and out. It's like brand new in the back. Seats are comfortable. You just have to knock the rear headrest up so it's not sticking right in your back if you're an adult. Nice area. I've got my seat all the way forward there, really. Not a great deal of leg room if you're an adult in the back of one of these, but it's doubtful it's going to be used for 4 or 5 adults anyway. Rear centre armrest, there you go, that just knocks up, you've got room in there. Always surprises me why they don't line these, because anything you put in there is going to slide round, so just needs perhaps a piece of carpeting. 2 cup holders, and it's a lovely car. We've got the full glass panoramic roof here. Airbags in the A pillar, the B pillar, the C pillar, the D pillar. It's above the driver there. There'll be knee airbags. It's a nice, safe car anyway. Best looking 4x4 in my opinion, and I really like this colour combination. This is me. Okay, let's go for a ride. There we go, we have 2 keys, so as long as you've got the keys somewhere in your pocket or in the car, just foot on the brake, click the start button, and that's it. Springs into life. Let's just tell you a little bit about the service history. There we go. So 11th of 4th, 2018 at 19,663 miles, Hatfields Land Rover. 28th to the 8th 2018 at 22,611 miles, Hatfields Land Rover. 15th to the 7th 2020 at 29,405 miles, Burniston Motorworks. 26th to the 8th 2021 at 33,846 miles, Stoneacre Motor Group, front and rear disc and pads as well. 9th to the 7th 2022 at 39,561 miles, Ian Brown tyres for 4 new Continental tyres and wheel alignment. 30th to the 7th 2022 at 39,971 miles, Stoneacre Motor Group. Okay, let's get going. So first thing you'll notice is the mirrors have dipped, so you can see the curves when you're reversing. You've got a reversing camera there. You've also got reversing sensors. We've got a height and reach adjustable steering wheel like so. It's not electric though. It's there's a lever under here. I think there's a switch here to knock off lane departure warning, but I've knocked it off in the actual settings. Nice steering wheel. Got your cruise control on the right here, telephone controls here, mode switch, and also the switch on the right hand side, like a joystick sort of affair that controls your information display in the center. There you go. If I just knock it backwards and forwards from there, so at the moment it's showing the time, the outside air temperature. On the left hand side it's the temperature gauge, the coolant temperature gauge. On the right hand side your fuel gauge. In the centre your miles per gallon, miles per hour, how many miles of fuel you've got left in the tank before you need to fill up again. And you can control several other settings from here. If you just go into there, driver assistance, click OK, and then you've got forward alert, ABS, lane departure warning. As you can see, lane departure warning, there's no tick in it, but there's also high sensitivity. Well, I'll just click it on, it's as easy as that. So then you've got lane departure warning settings come up. Oops. So click on that. Normal sensitivity and high sensitivity. Now, I'm just getting towards the light, well, over the markings in the road, and it's just vibrating the steering wheel. It's to me that's really annoying. If you need something to tell you that you're not in your own lane, then you shouldn't be driving. It's pretty simple. If you don't know the lane you're in or where you should be in a car. So, nice drive. I'm pretty comfortable. I'm not just quite got my seat right because I moved it forward to so you didn't hear me groaning when I was getting in. That's about right. It's electric seats, electric door mirrors. I've got my mirrors set where I want them. Perhaps the left mirror not just quite, just needs to go out a little bit. And then when we get through this S-bend, I'll just set the memory seat. So here we go. So there's the memory, click 1, that's it saved. So oh dear, the memory seat roulette. So that's where the second person that used to drive this car sat. Might have to slow down for this one. And that's the third person. Now if I set the seats correctly, when I click 1, there you go. That's going back to where I was before, and it changes the mirror settings too. Real good system. just come back from Sorrento, and on the coach to transfer to the hotel, a lot of the roads in Sorrento are pretty much like this, and they've got to get a coach round something like a 90-degree bend, in some cases even sharper. And of course the coach drivers, they beep, and if they don't hear it, another beep the other way, or at least hopefully the other person stops, they carry on around the corner. And honestly, I mean, if you've got your radio on full blast, you're not going to hear a beep anyway, so it's always best to be sure. So, Chaplin's Bar in Sorrento, if you like Guinness, they've made it into an art form. I'll cut a video, a bit of a video in, and there's no rush pouring it, and it's just beautiful. It really is, and all the staff in it are great. And on my last day, they gave me a t-shirt. So I don't know. I wish I was back there. The car drive's nice. You got sat nav. If I click that, brings the map up. There you go. It's a nice big screen. It's easy to set, like anything within Range Rovers. Dead easy to set. Nice and simple. Although we have just got a Range Rover Velar in stock, and that's a nightmare. It's overcomplicated. So Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming as well. If you go into the settings, click the home button at the top there, you'll see there's an arrow at either side. If I click that way, there you go, audio settings, climate settings, screen off, take me home, nav, iPod, click back that way, 4x4 settings, eco data, ambient lighting, which that's about as useful as lane departure warning. That's the ambient lighting, all the different colours and shades and brightnesses. Just go back there. That's your main screen, your home screen. You can go onto phone, the sat nav, or the audio there. This is the Dynamic 2. Not Dynamic 2. It's a Dynamic. There's your terrain response controls. Stop, start, off. That's hill descent. Got heated seats. It's a heated seat switch. 3-position heated seats. That also doubles as the temperature control. You've got your fan in the middle, just knock that down. Knock it off even. And a great idea for all cars. Don't seem like a great idea now, but trust me, in winter it is. And that's the heated front screen. These Range Rovers, just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Just so nice to drive. Look brilliant. Very imposing. This is, actually I did notice that you know, it's kind of got stealth badges on, stealth black, and while I was on holiday I was reading a book called Eject, and there was an account of how somebody shot down one of the American stealth bombers, which was everything's automated, of course, in cars these days, and everything's automated when you're trying to shoot something down. But the guy who did it by, as soon as he switches his radar on, stealth bomber knows where, or the fighter jets know where the radar station is, and they fire missiles and take out the radar station. So they have to keep doing it every so often. He switched his radar on just as the stealth bomber was opening its bomb doors, and he got a signal, fired, and that was it. Stealth bomber down. So it's quite funny. As I say, I know what you're thinking, Baz, where are you going with this story? Autonomous cars. Why would you buy one? Why would you buy a car that drives itself? I don't understand it. But all I'm saying is, everything that's automatic, there's always a better manual version. And this is it. Drives lovely. So we've got power folding door mirrors too. I'll press both those switches at the same time, and then again. Fantastic. Oh, it's got Meridian. It's got the Meridian sound system too. Hey Siri, shuffle music.
Here's some music from your Apple Music library. Come and move that in my direction. So thankful for that.
The sound system's fantastic, trust me. Can't play it too long though, otherwise I'll get a copyright strike. But absolutely excellent. You've also got here shade band. I think you'll probably agree that your actual driving environment, although the sun's coming from the front, your driving environment changes drastically when that's across. I prefer to have it open unless it's absolutely red hot, in which case you've got to compromise. But the car's it's lovely. Got this kind of checker plate or checker plate insets in the dash. You've got the aluminium checker plate surrounds on the gear tunnel. We've got paddle shift here. If I knock down like so, change down. There we go, we're away. We'll come and we'll use the hill descent in a second. There's nothing coming. I will just slow down. So there we go. Hill descent is on. Green Range Rover Evoque going down a hill is highlighted in the information display in the centre, and then if I let my foot off the brake, it will just allow you to go down the hill at a consistent speed, and you can use the cruise control plus and minus to increase your speed or decrease it. So that's a fantastic idea. It'll also take you down a slippy, muddy road and do the same to the best of its ability anyway. It's gone into manual for the moment because I've used the pedals. But you've also got sport here, so I can knock it into sport. Not that I would, but it holds it in gear longer. Makes the accelerator more sensitive or more responsive. But why would you do it? There's nowhere I need to get to fast enough. that I need to take it out of just drive. I think I was on a diet before my holidays. My goal was to get down to 13 stone. I got down to 13.1 before I went. I've walked 13 miles a day while I've been on holiday, so I'm still quite happy with my weight. Before I went away, I didn't go to Chipping Farm Shop because I was on a diet. I'm back from holiday. I ain't going to be wearing me swimming trunks anytime soon, so Chipping Farm Shop it is this morning. I'm starving. Bet they wonder where I've been. No doubt I'm going to end up with egg and brown sauce all down me Chaplin's Irish Bar Sorrento t-shirt. You'd not be disappointed with this car. It's a great example. And mention to John, really, he only watches the first 2 minutes, so I won't embarrass him. But while I've been away, John's been obviously buying the cars. He's bought some really fantastic cars. He's been putting the hours in, getting up early, going on trains to pick the cars up so we've got enough stock. And that was while I was either sat in Chaplin's or by the swimming pool. So well done, John. And also, if you want to contact us, we have live chat. We have 2 lots of live chat. If you're on Auto Trader, don't use the Auto Trader live chat. They've changed the supplier of the live chat. It used to be contact at once, and now it's live person. Live person is absolutely useless. Every time I look at my phone, it's logged me out again. So normally I sell more cars when I'm in Sorrento on holiday than I do when I'm back here, but this year was different. Every single time it went on the app, it was logged out. So if you have tried to get me while I was on holiday on live chat, I can only apologise. It was a nightmare. This car is just brilliant. You've got front central armrest here, and in there you've got USB, you've got auxiliary in, and also somewhere to rest your arm. Fantastic. Thoroughly recommend it. First test drive and video back from holiday, and lovely car to start off with. Thanks for watching, and I've got lots to do now, lots of videos. We've got 2 Range Rover Vogues, we've got a Freelander, Range Rover Velar, just a Skoda VRS, I think it is, a Renault Megane Estate, just loads of great cars. So if you want any more information, just give us a ring, email us, text us, live chat, whatever. And I'd like to say it's good to be back from holiday, but it's not. I'm I'm homesick for Sorrento. I really, really am. I love the place. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.